All right, so I'm Reed Peuser. I've been a licensed real estate agent for the last 15 years. Helped hundreds of clients buy and sell all different kinds of properties, starter homes, move-up homes, empty nesters getting a smaller home, that kind of thing. And my wife Elizabeth and I have done almost everything there is to do in terms of investment on the real estate side of things as well. We flipped, done burst strategy, of course. We own a short-term rental. So I grew up in a real estate family, Colorado native, and yeah, that's me.
We talked a little while ago about potentially some price volatility during the second half of this year with the commission lawsuit, shifts in the market. Reed, is it possible to time the market?
All right. So I really love this question because whenever somebody's buying something that's, fairly expensive or valuable, they're always looking at the marketplace and seeing like, where can I get my best entry point into this marketplace? So I appreciate and respect the idea. However, my answer is that usually it's not really logistically available for everybody to time the market perfectly, because the majority of people are actually going out to purchase for a home that's going to provide utility to them, right? And they need to make this move in a time that makes sense for their family. We have things like work schedules and school year schedules, right? And a ton of other commitments that make a big difference in the time that you want to relocate, whether you're selling your home and buying a new one, or whether you don't need to sell and just need to buy. All of those factors come into play. So I would say that when you're looking at timing the market, of course, you would like to look up ahead and consult with an excellent agent in that local marketplace that can tell you like, hey, seasonality wise, we do best selling between this time and this time. Those are things that are achievable as long as you plan in advance. However, just trying to be able to like predict the market with a magic 8-ball. If anybody was really good at doing that, then, they certainly wouldn't be sitting here talking to you about, being able to, time the market and, do the transaction, but also it's just not a reality. So I would say that the most important thing to remember is that there's a lot of factors that go involved in your purchase or your sale of your house, and a lot of those are personal to you. I mentioned previously that we typically have a great selling season and a not so great selling season. That's something you can time. So for example, usually I like to bring on listings usually no earlier than kind of like the April timeframe. And I usually like to get most of my listings sold before July 4th, ideally, if we can. So that's like our really, really sweet spot. Do you want to bring a listing on 2 weeks before Christmas? Probably not. One, because you don't want to have people in your house, and two, because they're probably not going to come through your house, right? So I would say that timing the market is something that you can do on certain aspects when you're looking at your primary residence. Where you can do it a little bit more is when you're looking to invest, right? When you're looking at through the lens of an investment, you can look at this through the lens of a business, and you can really drill down into the metrics and the statistics of a marketplace to identify trends and work with a local agent to pick your entry point to the marketplace. So that's kind of what I think about timing the market.
We'll start with Reed. Reed, if you had a magic wand and could change one thing about the way real estate works, or impart some wisdom to buyers and sellers, what would it be?
Well, I forgot my magic wand, so I'm going to.
You're not timed on this.
I'm going to impart some wisdom, hopefully. I think that at the end of the day, we work in a truly relationship-based business, and that relationship is an exchange of mutual value back and forth. There are, give or take, say 10 to 15 parties and persons that need to be involved in a real estate transaction to get it to the finish line. It's so important who you choose to work with. And that goes to everybody. That goes to the agent that you choose to hire. That goes to the lender that you choose to hire, to your home inspector, who hopefully you get a good referral from your agent on, all the way to all the different vendors that you need to get information from during the process, right? Say that your inspection and the roof is questionable in condition, right? You need to make sure that you have a good roofer that you trust to go up there and give you an accurate opinion on that roof, right? My advice to you is to be very diligent about the way that you interview to hire people to help you accomplish your goal.